Hi guys, how you doing? Good afternoon. The time is 4:30 in the afternoon. It is Wednesday. My TikTok ban is lifted on Friday, so I'm just taking things easy and seeing how it goes. So today has been a mixed bag of weather. We've had sunshine, we've had clouds, we've had little trickles of rain. When I went out this afternoon at 2 o'clock, it was very hot, but it wasn't sunbathing weather. No, it was the sky was full of clouds, but it was close, it was warm. So I wore shorts this afternoon because I was hot. I don't know what the temperature is inside this flat right now. It's 22 degrees inside my flat. 22 degrees, it's really hot. It's hard to sit down and find anywhere cool. The fans are not bringing the temperature down. I've got 3 fans on and the temperature is not coming down at all. I just felt dizzy this afternoon. I couldn't wait to get outside. So hot in here. So 2 o'clock, before 2 o'clock came, I went downstairs, and because I looked on my phone and it said your items have been delivered, no one had rung the buzzer, so my parcel was just downstairs. But I go out at 2 anyway, I would have got my post. So I opened my mail box, which is a metal like container with a key, and I'll show you what was in the mailbox, then I'll show you my TikTok parcel. So the first item of postage, I thought I'd ordered an A4 notebook. It was expensive as an A4 notebook, and I thought it was A4. Nice stamp on the envelope. We've got the King Charles head on the stamp, and there's Paddington Bear carrying parcels. It's the first time I've actually seen a stamp with King Charles's head on, a picture stamp. This parcel came from Sheffield, and this is what I thought was an A4. This size, that's A4 to me. See the difference in the size, guys? I thought I'd ordered an A4. It's my mistake. An A4 notepad for a journal and a diary, and this is what I got. The same price as an A4 diary, but this is what I got. I can use it for phone numbers. Useful for phone numbers and addresses, isn't it? Very pretty. Something that you could possibly pick it up in B&M stores, and probably for the same price for an A4 pad. This is because maybe it's me, maybe I just got the wrong size, or you know, but because I don't go outside and buy my stuff, I'm just being sent some of the most ridiculous size things imaginable. The next thing, which I didn't order at all, very heavy too, hosted holidays. Hosted holidays, special interests. Saga Holidays. Escorted tours worldwide. Escorted tours worldwide. Europe. Now, it's very highly unlikely that I'm going to go on a holiday anywhere this year. I live by myself. I haven't got family. And I probably won't go on holiday. But thank you, whoever sent me those. You know? Maybe I can turn my living room into the beach. I'm actually thinking of doing that, no joke. Turning my living room into the beach, getting some sand, get a big sand pit, and make sand castles in my front living room. Next, Beyond Today magazine. Winds of Change in Europe. Holy Spirit. This seems to be American orientated, United States. Then we have this. Every minute a child in Africa dies from malaria. This has come from what the post envelope here is Folkestone. Folkestone. Right. The other letter I had was personal. It was about my council tax. And no, it wasn't a debt letter. It was about my council tax changing. So the other letter was my council tax. Now we're going on to the Tiki Toki parcel. It came in this grey envelope. Well, package. My TikTok leggings came in little packages like this, extra large, size 16, XL. I ordered 2 pink striped TikTok leggings and 1 brown striped. Yeah. To me, they look like a child size. They don't look like a size 16 at all. And you know, I've squeezed into these, by the way. There's some pictures on my Facebook page. I showed you the video of the leggings, but I've actually put them on. And all they do is squeeze your ribs, underneath your ribs, squeeze your belly, squeeze it all in, and squeeze your legs in. I don't think that's very healthy. And I've compared a normal size 16 to these are supposed to be size 16 large. And I've compared them to a normal, like, Primark size 16. And they are tiny. And you're just squeezing your tummy in, squeezing everything in. And all you end up getting is a stomachache. And, like, your lungs, you can't breathe. Squeezing everything in. But can't be any good for the blood circulation at all. It's alright if you're stick thin and skinny, but if you've got a bit of curve to you, you're just squeezing everything in. Yeah, it looks good, but you're squeezing everything in. It's not good for your health. It's good for the way you look. You're squeezing every inch of your body into things that are far too tight. And then you're going to suffer the consequences afterwards. Me, just going out half an hour, walking the dog and back, yeah, but I wouldn't wear them all day. I would absolutely faint. It would actually cut off my circulation. And I'm only being honest. Oh my God, that, you know, these leggings they're making now, you look, the legs are stretchy, the legs, but the waistband is the problem. That is tight and it's small. That's the problem, not the legs, the waist. Squeezing it too much, it hurts. I would say even if you got a size 18, you know, the waist, it's far too tight. Then we've got the lipstick. The lipstick, there's nothing wrong with the lipstick. Matte lipstick. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, by the way, some clever, you know, some men that are watching my leggings videos, which are aimed at ladies, females, to tell them what the leggings are like, I'm getting sent pictures of cucumbers and aubergines. That is the mentality of some of the trolls on TikTok. That video was aimed at trying to tell women that they are really tight, they're tight. And I've got men sending me pictures of cucumbers to stick up my butt. To stick up my butt. I'm going to have to go through who's making stupid comments and remove them off my TikTok a bit later on. It's really silly, isn't it? Everything's to do with sex and sexual innuendos. Like, do I want to stick a cucumber up my butt? No, thank you. It's always turned into sex, everything. Everything a woman does is turned into sex. We've got some hair bands. These are cheap. They're only a couple of pound each. One of them was just over £1. I got 2 of the leopard print, one dark, one light, one black headband, one zigzagged black and white headband, and that's my favourite, this one. That's my favourite. That's the one I wore out this afternoon. If you want to be stupid, be stupid. You wouldn't dare do that to my face. They wouldn't. You see, this is why creators get cross and start screaming and shouting. Someone asking you if you'd like to stick a cucumber up your bottom. That's really, really intelligent conversation, isn't it? Very intelligent. So when you buy things off the TikTok shop, bear in mind a lot of them are from China. Some of them, the quality is not that good at all. If you're paying a couple of quid like for the headbands, it's brilliant. The leggings cost me £6 each. That's what they're making leggings like now. They want to enhance your backside. Look, look. It's not my fault. They're making ladies' leggings like butt enhancing. Makes your bum stick out. It's not my fault. Some women walk out like that with their butt cheeks hanging right out. I put a t-shirt over my bottom bit because I'm an older woman, so I put my t-shirt over. They slim your legs. I would say yes, if you're a woman with flabby bits, they can lift it all up and make you look like you're not flabby, but it does restrict the circulation. Makes me feel dizzy, squashing everything in. Restricts the circulation, and that is what's happening with shoes I'm buying off of Amazon and eBay as well. The shoes are too tight. I've got a wide foot. I have to pay extra to have wider shoes because my foot is wide. So when I get a size 7, because that's what my foot is, a size 7, ladies 7 foot. I have to make sure it's extra wide, otherwise it won't fit. And I'll show you an example. I'll show you this. They have been worn, they're a bit underneath. But these are a wide size 7. They're a wide size 7. They are a gladiator sandal. A ladies gladiator sandal, size 7, wide. And then you'll get another shoe or a trainer. You'll order a size 7 and it'll be really thin. I have a wide foot. So there's advantages to buying things online and there's disadvantages, right? Those are nice, but I wouldn't wear them all day. If you're going out somewhere, going for a walk, yeah, but wearing them all day is going to restrict the blood flow to your body. If you're a woman of a decent, I wouldn't say I'm thin, and I wouldn't say I'm excessively overweight, but I've got a few pounds on me and they squeeze my belly so tight that it was uncomfortable. And all I'm doing is trying to try these things out, and I've got men making sexual innuendos. I'm an older lady and they're making sexual innuendos. Just ignore it. They'll get blocked in a moment. I'm going to go through my TikTok. They're just going to get blocked and taken off. I ain't even going to say nothing. I don't anymore. I'm not speaking to them. They look at women as sex objects. This stalker pervert I've got looks at women as sex objects, not as human beings, and they're not worth answering. They really aren't. So I went for a walk this afternoon with Max after I'd got my post, so I didn't try those on. There was a couple of females on the bench. There was people going into the co-op. There was people going underneath the bridge. And the only person that was on the field was one old lady. I don't know if it was the old lady with the chihuahua like mine. It might have been. And she had a dress on. And that was all I saw on the field. Apart from when I was coming off, there were 2 Norse, that's Medway Council workers. One was coming towards me with a tidy stick. Bald guy was walking towards me this way with a tidy stick, a grabber. Another one was going to empty the bins. Normally they walk together and go and empty the bins, but the one was coming towards me with a grabber, a tidy stick. Where he was walking, there was no dustbins. So I don't know why he was walking around that way. As I was coming off the Royal Mail delivery guy, who looks like my father Derek with long grey hair, I don't know if he had his sunglasses on, was getting into the Royal Mail van outside the Co-op, of course. And I just walked home. When I went out, there was a parcel sticking out of number 6, his post box, which I walked past because I'd already picked up my post. When I came back, the parcel that was sticking out had gone. Who's doing this to me is evil, because they're making, well, I look like my dad, I look like Derek, I was his daughter. My dad died 4 years ago. And apparently my dad was a thief. He was a thief, he was a habitual liar and a thief. Nothing like me. No. And this is what they're doing. You know? Subscribing to my channel as Del Boy, Derek, Del. They're just deluded. I can't say anymore. I know I'm a woman. I always have been. And there's no way a man, I'm sorry, but there isn't any way a man could get these on without showing what was in between his legs. Don't be ridiculous. Grow up and don't be stupid. Absolutely balmy, bonkers they are, these bullies. Do you not think if a man put these on, he wouldn't be showing everything he had? Honestly. Deluded. You like the word Del Boy Trotter, Derek. You're all deluded that is bullying me. Deluded. See you later.